Mount Saint Helens, if you don't know, is an active volcano. It actually exploded back in 1980. It was devastating. They said it was about 1,500 atomic bombs going off at once. So last year, myself and a couple friends of mine, one is Yago, he's a Spaniard from Seattle. I met him on a Spartan Ultra up in Canada. The other is Scott, a guy from my gym where I live. He's an Ironman finisher. Last year we ran around Mount Saint Helens. It's called the Lewitt Loop. It's a 32-mile loop with about 7,500 feet of elevation gain. It's epic. It took us about 9 hours. It was hot, it was dusty, it was dry. It was amazing to see the devastation even this many years later. I mean, it's like being on another planet. So we're planning another trail run tomorrow morning. That's our objective. So we're driving up. We got a campground up here. We're going to camp out, eat the obligatory pasta meal tonight to carb up, and then get up early tomorrow morning, hopefully get this thing over with under 5 hours. We'll see. The run tomorrow is a course that we plotted out. I'm actually stealing the course from a local racing company, altering it slightly. It's called I think it's called the BackCountry Rise 20-miler. And so we're actually going to do a 19-miler. We cut off one little portion of it. And so we're looking at about, according to Gaia GPS, we're looking at, I think, at about 5,700 feet of elevation gain. The weather tomorrow is going to be probably 82 degrees is what they're forecasting, which sounds great if you're sitting on a beach drinking a pina colada or maybe a cerveza. But when you're out there on scorched earth, exposed to the sun and the dust, with limited water sources, mind you, it's gonna be challenging. And so we're packing food, we're packing water. I got a water purifier. We got all our safety equipment. We got a Garmin mini inReach in case one of us gets in trouble. And so we're not gonna push ourselves hard, but we don't want to be out there all day. So we're hoping to do this under 5 hours. And these guys don't know it, but I planned this. It's 4 weeks out from my Utah Spartan Ultra race. And so I wanted to do a big training run 4 weeks before the race and then kind of taper down. So I kind of tricked these guys. They don't even know it. This is a covert Spartan Ultra training run for me, but they'd do it anyways. So yeah, come along, see what happens, see what kind of obstacles, what kind of challenges, and I guarantee you there's going to be some epic scenery and epic views to be had.
so many trails back here. You can just, I mean, you can do a 40 miler. There's a 50K they run out here.
Yeah, I saw that. I found that on the internet.
I don't think we wanted to take that on today. All right, first encountering of snow here.
We're getting on goat territory.
Yeah. Well, that's Mount Saint Helens right there. That's Mount Hood. Hey, we ran around both those mountains last summer. And then there's Adams. I tell you, man, we got to put that one on the list. My watch says 9.7 miles with about 3,400 feet in.
Yeah.
So we're doing good. Yeah, I got lots of water left. How you doing on water?
I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Scott, you good with water?
Yeah,
Just went into the reserve tank?
Yep, just went in the reserve tank and topped it off. We're good.
Good. That direction. Yago trying to show off.
Oh, no, that was a goat move.
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna go that way, towards that. Just look up over this ridge. Wow! Oh yeah! Don't get too close to that edge, dude. Holy cow! Wow! Wow!
Wow, look at all the
Down timber, dead timber from the blast. All right, we're getting close to civilization. I think we got about 1.5 miles to some potable water. As you can see, certain types of humans are starting to show up later in the day. How you holding up, Scott?
Great.
Oh, just another easy day?
Fantastic.
All right, man.
I mean, this being a great pace, I think.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Civilization.
So we have just the store and the restaurant.
Okay, so we made it to the visitor center at 15 miles in. We got some drinking water. We got some bike racers here. How far is your race today? How many miles? Kilometers?
47.7 right now. We went up here earlier and came down and drove our teammates.
Oh man, nice. It's a beautiful day. You guys lucked out. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna reload with some nutrition. And I think we got about 4 miles left, so things are going pretty good. I don't know, we're definitely not gonna make it in 5 hours, but we might make it in 6 hours. So let's see what happens. Oh, I got it. I think it's gonna be towards the Coldwater Lake. Yago's out here trying to win the London Marathon. Dude smells the finish line. We missed our trail. We're all concerned we're lost, but we're headed in the right direction.
It's actually better to be lost on the road.
Right, if you're gonna get lost, it's good to be lost on the road when they're having a bicycle race.
We're making great time.
Yeah, right. All right. Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right, we're back
That
on
makes
course.
sense, yeah.
Let's do it.
3 kilometers, yeah.
Yeah. Get out of here. We got emergency communications right up there. They're doing the emergency people are right there. Yep. Where's the motorcyclist at?
Yeah, she called you first. That's the last thing.
Dude, you're so lucky, man. You're so lucky to be sitting up right now. Shit.
It went up there.
You must have just lost it on the corner.
Ambulance just went out that minute ago.
Yeah.
After leaving that aid station where we asked how far it was to the Coldwater Lake, what happened is we missed a turn coming out of that visitor center. There's a trail up there somewhere, and we missed it, so we were running the road down. And luckily for us, there's a bicycle race going on called the Tour de Blast. We learned it's about 80 miles, and they had an aid station there. There was like a National Guards guy, shortwave radio operators that are volunteers, and they told us it was about 2 miles. So right after leaving that aid station, all my battery stuff went dead, and a motorcyclist going up the road lost control, was going too fast, and basically took out a bicyclist. And Scott was pretty much right there, so we turned around and ran up there. And when I got up there, there was a motorcycle rider in the middle of the road. The bike's all wrecked. The bicyclist is off on the shoulder of the road. I mean, I thought the motorcyclist was dead. I thought I was looking at a dead body. And I was amazed to look over and see the bicyclist, who was conscious and seemed to be somewhat okay. I'm like, oh, this guy has a broken leg, a broken shoulder. It was pretty lucky that that wreck happened right there, so they could get the shortwave radio people to call the ambulance, because there's no cell phone coverage out there for like 25-30 miles. And yeah, the motorcyclist was able to get up. It was a woman riding the motorcycle with a couple other people, and then the bicyclist, Yago, was like, hey, you need to get off the road because that bike's leaking gasoline. It was running down basically where he was laying. So the bicyclist amazingly got up and they put him on a guardrail there. So Scott and Yago got to play first responder. Wow, man, you never know what's going to happen, and that's all part of the adventure, I guess. So you won't catch me riding a bicycle on any of these roads. No, thank you. Put me on a trail where I don't have to worry about getting run over by a car, or in this case, a motorcycle. So after that, we ended up running probably 5 or 6 miles to get to this, to where we started, Coldwater Lake. And I think we ended up with about 22, 23 miles. Somehow I stopped my watch there in the melee of the accident, and got about 4,700 feet of elevation gain. And yeah, it took us just probably 6 hours. My watch said 5 hours and 46 minutes, so I don't know how long my watch was off for. Yeah, it was a great day, beautiful up there, epic views. Yeah, it was awesome, and I don't want to end the video on this note, so I'm going to just show a few more great scenes of that backcountry. And thanks for watching. Take care.
Trip and fall.